everyone, welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I'm Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. Look at this beautiful 1970s vintage Simplicity mug that I picked out today. She's wearing the scarf with her dress to glam it up, just like me. Let me take a quick sip of this coffee. Ooh, there's Toto, he's up. So, today I have so much for you. I'm so excited to bring you this Simplicity 8219 fur vest that I sewed, and it's very glamorous. I'm also going to be talking to you about what I do with these electric scissors in my So Lovely tip. I also have 2 subscribers that sent in photos for the subscriber creations segment of my show. And I'm going to talk about a wonderful day this month, an exciting day. You know, in February there's a major holiday. Do you know what that is? It's a holiday, ladies celebrating ladies. Did you guess which one? Well, if you guessed Galentine's Day, you're absolutely right. Galentine's Day. It's a fictional holiday, but it's an excuse to celebrate. To me, it's the most exciting holiday of February. Ladies celebrating ladies, celebrating our sewing sisters in this community. Yeah, I know it's corny, but that's my channel, that's me. And I wrote a little bullet point sheet here about Galentine's Day, and I want to share it with you. The idea came from a fictional TV show, of course, on Parks and Recreation with Amy Poehler. I don't know if you know her, but she's hilarious. I put the link of the episode. It's only 3 minutes long, but it's amazing. It's hilarious. It's uplifting. It's funny. In my description box if you want to watch it. I was going to embed it in my video, but I didn't know, the implications with YouTube, if that's permitted, but the description has it, so check out that link. But she declared February 13th as a day for women to celebrate their female friendships. She sums it up, ladies celebrating ladies. Yeah, and Galentine's Day celebrates friendship over romance, community and support of each other, and fun, low-pressure celebrations. Go to brunch, play games, exchange gifts, go out to lunch, have a spa day, sew, have a sit and sew, anything to celebrate and have a good time with your ladies. So I just wanted to give you that information if you were interested. I celebrate Galentine's Day every year with my girls on the street here that are my neighbors. We get together for lunch every month. But this month I'll be probably on the 20th because the 13th, of course, I signed up for a embroidery couching class. I gotta go to that. Maybe I'll celebrate with the ladies there. So I hope you check it out. Today's pattern is Simplicity 8219, this glamorous fur vest that the model's wearing. That's the one I sewed up. This pattern was gifted to me on my birthday from Denise, the Sloth Sewist, one of my sewing sisters that I absolutely love, and she sent me a box of patterns. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Now this pattern, it says it's 2 hours, but no, it's not 2 hours. I will talk about the details, get into the process. It's not hard, it's just time consuming, that's for sure. So let me go outside and model it for you with 2 different looks. The first look is more of an elegant look with a dress, and the second look, I'm wearing this top. So let's go outside, I'll model it for you, and then we'll come inside and I'll talk about the details. too looks glamorous? Yeah, this vest, if you want to be a head turner, get this pattern, sew it up in this faux fur fabric. It's amazing. And what makes it so glamorous? You know, accessories. Yeah, accessories make it up. Get some boots, some jewelry, a scarf, sunglasses, your bags, and top it off with a fragrance. And you're ready for the day. Yeah, just a little sidebar here. I've mentioned I'm Italian. I grew up in an Italian family. My parents were from Sicily, literally from Sicily. And my mother, she was impeccable. She would never leave the house unless she was put together. I'm not saying heavy makeup, just, you know, a tiny bit of blush, some lipstick, brush, comb her hair. But she had her accessories. And she always topped it off with a spray of Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamonds perfume. Do you remember that? Elizabeth Taylor. She loved Elizabeth Taylor and that White Diamonds. She had some other ones, this emerald spray, I forget, but my mother, that's how I was raised. So I just, you know, I just miss those accessories. I think, ladies, we need to glam it up. We need to celebrate each other and have fun and just go out, dress, you know, whatever makes you feel comfortable, and add a little spice to your life. And I brought my fragrance here. I'm not sponsoring anything. This is just what I like, but I bought this Jimmy Choo. Look at this bottle. Isn't this beautiful? And I love to just spray and I'm off for the day. I know, it's a little sidebar, but that's my point for this video. I want you to glam it up and add accessories to your looks. So now let's get into the pattern. Simplicity 8219. It says 2 hours. No, this took 2 days, not counting the hand stitching for the hem. So it does take time, and I also hand stitched the hook and eyes. And what I did was, as you saw outside, I'll show you a close-up, I did some embroidery inside the vest with my name. Okay, I'm going to take this off. And I also made a fur purse. Very simple with this chain. There's so much to tell you here, so let me get to the fur vest in a minute. But right now, or the fur bag, this is the vest with this luxurious faux fur. I got at Hobby Lobby, and I got the lining at Hobby Lobby. I was debating whether to put in this cream color. They also had a chocolate brown, but I really wanted the cream so I could emphasize the embroidery I did. I did my name. Oh, we're on this side, I guess. Here we go. And I added a little rose. I just thought that was so pretty for Galentine's Day or Valentine's Day or any day. And there's no seam in the back. It's cut on the fold. And you have this two front pieces and then the lining, and that's it. It's very simple to make. So I want to show you the steps I went through to make this vest, and you can do it. It's not bad at all. And oh, also I wanted to mention the bag that I modeled. This bag here, of course, you know, is probably Babylon leather. Yes, this is a bag they gifted to me. I did not sew this one. They gifted this bag to me. It's part of their leather and silk collection. This is silk fabric, and it's absolutely beautiful. They asked me to pick out any bag I wanted as a gift because I've been really helping them out, you know, promoting them. And they gave me this, so I'm in love with this bag. It goes great with the vest. It's just so elegant. And of course, the fur bag. The fur bag, okay, is very easy. This is all one piece. It just has two side seams, a zip, and then the handles. I'll talk about that. But I have a video link. It's like 4 minutes long. I found on YouTube how to make this. And it's so easy, okay? So let me show you some of the steps I did to make the vest. I am over the moon happy that I got this pattern from Denise, my sewing sis. Thank you, Denise. Denise, the Sloth Sewist, got me this pattern, Simplicity 8219. And this vest that she's wearing in view A, wow, that's what I want to make. This is the fabric I got. It's this fur. I got at Hobby Lobby. And right now I have it right side out, but I'm going to do right sides together and cut and mark on the wrong side. And I'm going to serge all the pieces when I'm done. There's not going to be many pieces. Basically, you got the front, and you just cut two front pieces. And then the back, you just cut one on the fold of the fur. That's it. And for the lining, you have one on the fold for the lining, and then two of these of the front for the lining, and then you got the pocket piece for the lined pockets. And for the size, I'm going to go with a medium. That's a 14-16. They don't have any finished garment measurements, but I think a medium would work. And I'll just baste it, and if, you know, depending on how big or small it is, I'll just monkey with the seam allowance, but I think medium would work. Okay, so I'm gonna cut now. Now this is the back piece, number 2, and I have it right sides together, and you gotta note that the nap of the fur is going down, and the neck edge is at the top here, so you want to make sure that you have that in the right direction. Okay, and I'm going to use my Black & Decker electric scissors to cut this fur. So hopefully it won't be too messy. It's going to be loud, but that's okay. So I have to make sure I get both layers of the fur, and I only got the one here, so let me go back. I'm going to start with the scissors. Let me grab my scissors to clip the beginning here at the bottom because it's not grabbing it. Alright, so I'll start it with that. And I'm using these big quilt pins because it's so thick, and that seems to hold everything together. I'm going to continue cutting now. It's not easy. This is so thick. I might have to do the top first and then go back and do the second layer after. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, it's not cutting. So between the electric scissors and regular scissors is what I'm going to have to do. So I will use the electric scissors for the top layer, and then my hand scissors here for the bottom. I've cut and marked the 2 front pieces and the one back. The markings are on the wrong side. I used chalk, and I also serged the fur. It's just a lot easier to sew with when you serge it. It's not as messy. So the vest pieces are done. Now I have to do the lining. And I had to let you know that you need to pay attention to the nap, the fur nap. So it has to go down. All the pieces have to go down. Here's the back. Otherwise it'll go this way, the wrong way. And when I put the pattern pieces down, I made sure they were all going in the same direction. I also cut out the inner lining. Here's the pockets. I got to press these pieces, and then I'm going to start sewing. So for step 1, I'm going to do the stay stitching on the fur for the back and the 2 front pieces. For step 3, I'm sewing the pockets to the front right and the front left, right sides together. And then the next step would be to press the back pockets out. And for step 6, I'm going to do right sides together. I'm going to stitch the front sections, the back to the front at the shoulder seams. So I'm going to do those now. So I joined the lining pieces together at the shoulder seams, and now I'm going to add the lining to the fur, right sides together here in step 7. And I pinned it all the way around the front here. Okay, all the way around, and then the armholes, just around the armholes, and I stitched one armhole already. Okay, so I'm going to do the other armholes, and I'm going to stitch all the way around the front. And I'm supposed to keep these sides unstitched. And then after I stitch all that, I'm going to turn it. Here's the armhole where I serged all the way around, and then I serged, you know, right sides together, the lining to the fur, all around the front, here at the neck. And now I'm at the point of turning this in step 8. I have to turn the vest right side out by pulling each front through the shoulder and out one of the back side openings. So that's why I left these openings here on the sides. So I have to pull it through. So I'm going to do that now. I want to show you how I turn it right side out. I did one side. This is one side of the front. Here is the shoulder. So there's a right shoulder. And this is the right side of the lining and the right side of the fur. You go in through the neckline, or the other shoulder here. Okay, I put my hand in here, and what I'm going to do is reach for the lining. Okay, at the bottom here at the lining, and I grab it, and I pull it through this opening. It's a little challenging to do, but I want to be gentle because I don't want to put any tears or any, you know, marks or runs on my lining fabric here. I want to be gentle. So it takes a little while to do this, and it's not quick. Just keep pulling it. I don't know how long you want to watch this, but I'll just keep doing it until it's done. But it's going to take a little doing. It took a while on that side. And now I'm grabbing the fur underneath. It's coming along. Hopefully I'm capturing it on the camera. But this is the toughest part of this. Yes, it's coming out. It's looking good. Here we go. There we go. All right. So, the vest is right side out. Okay, so there's the back, the neck, there's the right side, the left side, and it looks pretty good. All right, there we go. There's the lining inside. I think it looks great. This is the design that I'm going to put in the lining of my vest. I have my name there, and then I added this rose embroidery design that I found on Embroidery Designs website. And I'm doing a test stitch out. So my name is stitched out, and now I'm putting in the rose. And I'm using a no-show mesh stabilizer here. This is what it looks like. It's a cutaway. And then this topper. This is a wash-away topper. And it looks like it's stitching out very well, and I don't see any puckers yet. So this is the test stitch out. I think it looks really good. There's not a lot of puckering, and here's the back, the no-show mesh. And so now I'm gonna put the design in my vest. The sample looks pretty good, and this is the inside of the vest where I haven't stitched it all together. I'm not finished with it, so I want to do the embroidery right here. So I'm going to kind of place this where I want it, and then I will hoop the satin here in the embroidery hoop and center it. So my name's stitched out well, and now for the rose. And it was really awkward hooping this, even though I didn't finish the coat, but it's looking good. That's it. I love it. I'm at step 9 and it's saying to understitch, but I'm not doing that because this is a fur. It's impossible. So I am supposed to sew the side seams closed for the lining and the coat. I pin them right sides together. This is a side seam. It's hard to see. Here's the other side. Here's a pocket. I left that open for now. I'm going to stitch that after. All the way down on this side. This is the back of the coat. And then on this side, again, I pinned the side seam of the fur. And since I already embroidered the design in the lining, now I can close that up. And I'm going to sew that side seam up. And then after that, I'm going to turn it. Well, actually, I'm going to sew the back lining to the fur lining right sides together and leave an opening and then turn the whole thing. Well, I put in the lining, I sewed up the sides, and it just fits huge. Look at this. Look how much room there is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take in the sides because this vest fits great at the shoulders, but it just, I don't know why, it's just so much room in here. And this is a medium. Now, I did embroider the lining here, so if I do take in the sides a little, it's going to move the design. I think it'll be all right. I was hoping it would be centered, but it's just the size is so big. We'll see how it goes. Now I just drew a chalk line 1 inch in from the seam, so that'll bring it in 2 inches, and I'm just going to sew and bring in the sides and see and try it on and see how it fits. Here's where I took in the side. And now I'm going to trim off the excess and then serge all the way around in the pocket. This lining fabric frays heavily, as you can see, so I'm going to use a serger and sew up the side seams and the pockets. And once I finish that, I'm going to put the lining at the hemline, and then I'll be done with this vest. Now that I completed the vest, the one that she's wearing, I have leftover fur and I want to make a fur bag with it. So this is the fur up close, and I want to make the fur so the nap is going down in the front and the zip's going across. So, it's going to matter how I cut it. One note about this fur is be careful with the nap. I don't know, but some of this was kind of irregular. Thank goodness the vest didn't have that problem. But for the bag, it's not going to be so much that I have to worry about it, but I'm going to try to cut where it's smooth. I have the measurements here from the YouTube video, and I converted them to inches. So the fur is going to be 22 by 14, which when I fold it, the size is going to be 11 inches high, and the zipper is going to be 14 inches long. And I have to use the interfacing. What's interesting is they say to use the interfacing on the fur, but I'm going to interface the lining. I think I should do that because I have this lightweight interfacing that I got at Joann's back in the day, this Pellin PF44F. It's very lightweight. It'll give it just enough, strength. It'll be good. And I have the measurements for the lining. I got 2 D-rings, so I didn't put them out here, and then I have these gold chain handles. This is a variety pack that I got on Amazon, multiple sizes, so I can change them in and out as I want, which I love. But I think I'm going to start off with the longest one, but then you can make it shorter. It's great. I just wanted to show you that I have the measurements, and now I'm going to start cutting the fur, the interfacing. Like I said, I'm going to interface it to the lining, cut the lining, and then the zipper is a 14-inch zipper that I need to find right now. Haven't located one, but I will. So those are the basic steps for the vest. It's not hard, like I said. It's time consuming and it's not going to take you 2 hours unless you're, I don't know, magical. I could never do it. But I'm glad I came out well. And like I said, I took it in on the sides a little. I didn't even have to take in the lining. There was plenty of space for that. So it worked out great. And then the fur bag here, you know, there's a video. I'll put it in my description box for the process. It's a short video and you can make this beautiful fur bag. And look at this handle, this chain handle here. I got these on Amazon, all the sizes. I mean, I got a whole bag of them. This is what it looks like, but there's various lengths. I'll put that in the description box. And the D-rings too. I'll put that in the description box. Right here, the little D-rings, these golds. They're almost like a rose gold. This is a high quality one. It's not that ugly yellow gold. This is beautiful. So yeah, that's it for today. So now we're going to do a highlight of our subscriber creations. I had 2 this week, and the first one is Cindy Winkler. Yeah, Cindy, she's amazing. She's always sending me all her creations. She's a quilter and garment maker, and she made this beautiful quilted jacket. It took her 2 weeks to make, and she sent me these photos. Aren't they stunning? I'm just blown away by the talent of my subscribers, and Cindy has she's just got it. She's got it. Top talent there, Cindy. Thank you so much. For our next subscriber creations, this was sent in to me from Crystal Nichols. She sent me this beautiful Lizette Butterick coat. Wow, look at that color of this coat. That blue is truly stunning. And the draping, I love it. It's so glamorous. She could add jewelry, a scarf, some boots, and glam it up. Thank you, Crystal. You did a fantastic job. And now for today's So Lovely tip. What I discovered is using electric scissors to cut out faux fur greatly reduces the fur mess in your sewing room. You just put the faux fur face down, right side down, and the wrong side up and cut. And I was amazed at how minimal the mess was compared to using scissors. So that's my So Lovely tip. And now for next week's giveaway. Well, since next week is Galentine's Day and Valentine's Day, back to back, I thought I would give away something for those days. And I made these little charms on my embroidery machine. Look at this heart. I don't know if you can see the design there. It has a lot of detail. And I also made this heart. So cute. This one's a little more plain. And I can make them into a key ring. When you win, you would decide if you like a little key ring. You can put it on your bag or anywhere you want, your keychain. Or if you like earrings made up, I could put it with some hot fixed crystals. This one I glued a crystal in the middle and I have a drop earring. Or it could be a short earring just like that without the crystal. You decide when you win. So yeah, that's next week's giveaway. Somebody's going to get a pair of earrings or a key ring. So what are the rules of the giveaway? Well, you must be a resident of US or Canada because that's where I ship to. You must be a subscriber to my channel. Please thumbs up this video and answer the question of the week. And this week's question is, do you plan on celebrating Galentine's Day with your gals now that you heard of it? Please put your answer in the comments and I will respond with the word entered and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Please post your response by Monday, February 9th at midnight. Good luck! Well, I hope you found this video informative and fun, and most of all, I hope you were so inspired.